What's up, YouTube, and welcome back, WIGGLEZ CLAN, to another WIGGLEZ Reacts. It's your boy, WIGGLEZ. Hey, guess what? We are doing something completely new. This was a brainchild of mine that I kind of had when I joined the bar server. We have multiple reactors available to be able to be reacting to a song. So right now, I'm going to bring in Back to School. He's going to give his intro. He's going to tell you exactly what it is about his channel, and him and I are going to break down or react to this song that we both have never heard.
Hey guys, welcome back to school. I started my channel several months back because I didn't think there was any such thing as good new music, and you guys have been proving me wrong by turning me on to all these different artists and songs. I'm happy today to come in and listen to a new song from an artist I haven't put on my channel before, but I've heard some good things about, and I'm hoping we can find some really good bars in here, and hopefully we can rock with this beat. All right.
So without further ado, we are going to be reacting to A.P.E.X. I Am All In. I believe that's the song. Or yep, I'm All In. New artist that has just joined the Discord. If you haven't already seen it, the link is in the description of both me and Back to School's pages. So if you follow either of our videos, you'll find it right where you would find the description of any of the videos that we do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. You ready, Back to School?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go.
I go all in like an Olympic dive, fighting for my life to show I've been alive. I'm a master with no master, and who's constantly causing catastrophes. Sharks all in my water, I got fish to fry. Better believe that I'm finna be put on the map. Never could guess that the Arkansas boy could've rap. Been in my bed like I'm finna be reaching for gats. Y'all should be calling me Paradox.
Back that up a little bit.
How much?
Back in about 20 seconds. I want to catch what he said at the beginning.
Fighting for my life to show I've been alive. I'm a master with no master, and who's constantly causing catastrophes. Sharks all in my water, I got fish to fry.
Okay.
Better believe that I'm finna be put on the map. Never could guess that the water, I got fish to fry. Better believe that I'm finna be put on the map. Never could guess that the
So he's a master with no master. Okay, so think about that for a second from the perspective of you're a master. Like, think of a master in your craft, right? But with no master, which means you're completely original.
Also, he's
That's
talking
right.
about
Just in that
the fact
little
that he's
statement, he's
the
already
shark in the
setting
water with
himself
plenty of
apart
fish
from
to
everyone
fry,
else.
saying
Yes.
that he'll not only fry them and burn them in a diss track, but also saying that they're a shark and they're his prey, and he's gonna
Right.
come after and eat the shit, just eat them up.
Yep. Yep. Great.
My boy could've rap. Been in my bed like I'm finna be reaching for gats. Y'all should be calling me Paradox. I'm sure to get cat when I'm gone with the back and the back and the back in the class with the Mac, and I'm finna get automatic when I sat on the track with the pat on the raps. I ain't really doing math. Every teacher mad that I wouldn't ever act, that I kept it real. Got mess up pill with a bit of a system.
Okay,
That's until
fine.
I got a chance to catch a meal. Not catch a case, it's like make a deal. Slow it down, hold up.
Yeah.
So right there, did you catch the entire education scheme?
No, I didn't, dude. No, I didn't. His flow was way too sick on that.
He says he's a student sitting in the back with a Mac, right?
With a Mac.
And then he talks about sitting through all the classes, including math, right? So he's saying he's a student. He's studying the game. He's studying rap.
But also, you know what? To be honest, even Lil Dicky is one to be proven. College kids can rap. Once you learn, once you learn enough English and learn how to put stuff together, I mean, once you have an intelligence level that can do it, You can rap if you have a college education.
Well, you gotta figure. A lot of people tend to think that rap artists aren't that smart, but that's not true because you can't be a lyricist without some sort of a fundamental education of the English language.
Yeah, I'm smarter in math than I am in English, and I've tried to write my own rap rhymes, and I can't put the words together right. I just can't because I don't have the vocabulary arsenal that
Right,
some
right.
of these guys have.
I'll give you an example. One time, I decided to print up the lyrics to Eminem Venom.
Hmm.
I looked at that and I went, I'm a retard.
Right?
I couldn't do that.
No,
There's no
no,
way I could have done that.
no.
But
The
when you
lyrics on
listen
that
to
are
guys like even like this Apex kid, right? You listen to him and you're like, man, how do you enunciate that fast? How do you do all that stuff that fast and still someone have a competent series of lines? I mean, I heard that. I heard all the education stuff in there. I heard him, the student in the back sitting with a Mac, and he's sitting there and he's in his math class. It's like, whoa, I heard all that. So I dig it.
me too. I think he has stellar wordplay and stellar flow. And to be honest, I didn't catch many bars because I was lost in his flow. I was really surprised. I mean, this kid doesn't even
His
have
flow's
500
crazy, huh?
subscribers yet. Subscribers yet.
His flow's crazy.
Yeah, let's go.
Trying to get on promoting sounds, dope as style. Flow with the force of a hydrant, open now. Hold my trials, I'm in my place inside of this rap game, hold it down. Go so loud, decibels hit like a typhoon inside of Okinawa. A kid that goes for gold, he don't care about the green. He the dopest with that flow, you can catch him overseas. I remember dropping Absolute when I was just 16.
Dopest with the flows, you can catch him overseas. To be honest, I kind of feel like that might have been an overseas war reference because like we've gone over there to just get dope before.
Right, but I'm almost wondering if he's saying that like his reach is that far.
Either that or the flow of the Atlantic currents and the oceanic currents.
Right, right.
Those are pretty fucking powerful. Those are pretty powerful. I have to admit.
Right. Right. Sorry, I'm sorry. Hey, on my video, guys. Sorry here. I'm trying to grab a chicken wing. I'm hungry. So bear with me.
No problems.
All right. Yep. Here we go.
I'll take a sip. You ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Plank. That's not it. Play.
Now I'm finna be 20 years old, man. What the fuck happened to me? Been so patient, sick cause I'm motherfucking mental patient. People of this up with the pen been racing. Now I got a vision with the rhythm of the cadence. Spit propane and put me in a match or in that cage. Then came from the basement, give me a challenger. I'm overhead like I'm rapping in spaceships. Whoa.
Wow.
I've been quite bored with rappers who act.
Yeah, we're pausing on that one. Oh man, that was.
What was the first reference you caught?
Dude, I forgot, but I thought there was like a Saw reference.
So he mentioned he was the Challenger.
Oh, Challenger, is that what it was?
And then he talked about the space shuttle, Challenger, right?
But
he's blowing it up. Oh my god, that reference was so fucking sick. It wasn't even funny.
Dude, that was a sick reference. Now that I think about it.
I gotta tell you, in that little like 20-second section that we just played, there was so much, and I was catching it, and then all of a sudden when he said the Challenger thing, I was like, okay, you just blew my mind.
Which is exactly the reference that he's trying to take home right there, obviously.
Oh yeah, for sure. This kid's good. This kid's really good. How old is he? Do we know anything about him?
Not really, actually. I just we talked to him once on the bar, and I was like, bro, I'm listening to one of your songs right now, and I was asking him what kind of influences. He says heavy Joyner Lucas, but he likes NF and I Am the Real AK. And I think he's really doing a good job combining those flows.
So he's got to be a younger kid.
Yeah, he's got to be. I doubt he's even old enough for the bar, but we'll take the clout that we can get. Let's go.
I choke them with my cords and bury them in that rubble. I dress in my Sunday best and shave off a bit of stubble. Then pop at these fucking phonies like sorry.
What? Hold on, I almost gotta bring that back.
These people were passing CDs. I told
Dude,
them
that was
I've been the
sick
goat.
with it. That was sick with it. Did you hear that? I gotta bring that back. How far?
Do you even think he has any rubble, though?
I don't know, but dude, that was sick.
He sounds too young.
Bro, hey, you know what? One of my fucking bars on my...
I mean, you've gotten that 5 o'clock before, right?
Yeah.
That shadow, you know? It's like he's talking about the rubble, and I'm sitting there going, really?
What do you think, about 7 seconds for that one?
Yeah.
All right. But actually, that kind of goes into a line that I had said was, I was born to this world through pits of gravel. All the powdered horns of life ever poured on my shattered silver platter was a broken baby rattle, battered from all the battles of an empathetic mama and a dada. Nah, that doesn't matter.
Wow.
Yeah. I can put some stuff together. It's
Yeah.
actually a song I'm working on. I'm waiting for the other verse. Let's get back into this. Oh, wait, I gotta play it too. Let's go.
Fucking phonies like sorry to burst your bubble. Up in San Diego, these people were passing CDs. I told them I've been the GOAT. They told me that they don't see me. I told them you can't see God. Your only choice is believing. Believe me, I'm not the best, but I'm better than you're perceiving. I go all in like an Olympic dive. Fighting for my life to show I've been alive. A master with no mastering, who's constantly causing catastrophes. Sharks all in my water, I got fish to fry. Drop a tab and toss it back. I'm more than an insomniac. I body raps, you oddly whack and talking smack. But where you at? I drop a trap and y'all perhaps get thrown away like bottle caps. I've been so underrated, I'm wondering where my posse at. Shots to sack and do the asylum, glad to know you.
So underrated that I wonder where my posse's at, because a lot of underground rappers and underrated rappers will gain this huge following saying, hey, these guys are underrated, but where's his posse at? We're right here. This is his posse. I'm just saying.
Right, his flow scheme right there is amazing.
Yeah.
It
Elaborate
really is.
Elaborate on that.
Well, as he was, excuse me, edit that shit out. Okay, sorry, allergies like a motherfucker. You're gonna have to edit some video too, because my green screen dropped and I got up on my chair and fixed it. So, but I wasn't talking, so that'll be easy.
Okay.
So
I'll probably keep most of this shit in, bro.
just for the hell of it.
Just for the hell of it.
Here's what I'll say. I can hear some of the references in his rhyme scheme. I can hear his influences. I can hear I Am the Real AK in there.
I'm hearing
that cadence.
I'm hearing a lot of Joyner, to be honest.
A lot of what?
NF, I heard more than Joyner, but there was a song that I had heard where he hit a nice Joyner flow and then dropped it out like Joyner did. It was actually really decent, yeah.
Cool, I like that. I like that. That's awesome.
And that's what I'm saying. I think he has a really good mix of flows that he's trying to use as his own. And that's how all rap evolves. Like, if you evolve your rap off a Lil Wayne, you get the Lil Pumps. If you evolve your rap off of like Tupac, Biggie, NWA, you're gonna get the lyricist of this day. Because if you trace all of this back, you can.
And likewise, so much of where we're at with music that's evolved. Think about going way back, right?
Okay.
And harmonies in rap, and we hear it more often now, right? Even with the advent of autotune, they can create harmony.
Yeah, I love a rapper who can sound like he's doing autotunes without being on autotunes.
Right. And that goes clear back to the ages of like Bone Thugs and Harmony. So, you know, it's neat how how you can listen to an artist and you can hear their influences, right? And then you can start to reflect upon, wow, that's really how the whole genre has gone, the rap genre, because we started out with our very early rap influences, which were very lo-fi. I mean, to be frank, they were very lo-fi, but they were amazing in lyricism.
Yeah.
And then you go up to today, and you're like, okay, we hope there's a resurgence of lyricism because the mumble thing is ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah,
let's just
I
be
mean,
frank,
okay, don't get me wrong. When I listened to hip hop when I was growing up, I didn't like it because I didn't like the beat, I didn't like the vibe. And now
Right,
that you look at a lot of the mumble rap, it's got a catchy tone, it's got a catchy vibe. But when you look at the lyrics and the way that they're doing it, it just completely disrespects anything that came before it.
right. And the thing is you just hit the nail on the head. What they're relying on is a hard beat. We call it a club beat. It's the
Or a
kind of
trap
thing
beat, or
that,
whatever you want to
yeah,
call it.
yeah, you get in the club, that thing is banging. It doesn't matter what they're saying. Everybody's jumping to it in the club. They're all bouncing to it,
The
right? They're all
best
saying,
trap
yep,
beat version that I've ever heard was um, "Same Song, Same Dance" from Eminem. Like
okay,
that.
yep,
If
that's
you,
great.
I mean, if you listen to that, like at a certain point, it doesn't matter if you're listening to the lyrics because it's just flowing so well that you don't have to. But if you listen to the lyrics, I knew he was talking about Lindsay Lohan before he even said her name because of the
Right,
descriptions that he was using. It's like
right.
obviously he's talking about this, but that was being able to paint that image with words in a way that sounded appealing. And
Right. And likewise, something that might not be with your followers, but something that my followers might expect would be something for me along the lines of the old gangster rap stuff. And so when I think of that, I can think of true lyricists that didn't rely on a major beat to be able to do what they were doing. And I'm not just talking about gangster rap. I'm talking about guys like LL Cool J and stuff like that, and
okay,
Ice T. But with the gangster rap stuff, there were vivid stories being told,
you just had to
regardless of what the
understand.
beat was.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
just had to understand the problem that I feel with lyricists and rap as a genre. Mumble rap is easier to understand, whereas in
because
lyricism,
there's less. It requires lower thought.
right? But what
It's
I'm saying is that the lyricism of a lot of songs gets lost through the beat or through the flow, and people aren't actually getting it. And I think that's the main like barrier to
so,
rap, and I
so
think that's why the mumble rap has gained such a strong foothold. I absolutely
one
hate
of
the fact that
what
that it has, but I think that just speaks to the fact that the population has a lower train of thought than
right.
they
And
used to.
one of the things that changed my perspective on a lot of things was when I started going and watching, instead of watching the music videos, watching lyric videos of some of the artists that I may have not necessarily understood correctly. And in doing so, when I started reading the lyrics of some of the artists that I grew up on, that because I'm older, so I grew up on the early generation of rap, and then going
Excuse me.
forward, and then reading lyrics of like Tupac or reading lyrics of like Bone Thugs and Harmony was a huge one. Reading lyrics of Biggie Smalls, reading
Yeah,
lyrics of, of,
yeah,
of these other artists, and then finding the deeper meaning and the deeper message within it, and finding out that
say hi, yeah, yeah.
lyricism was what was appealing to me because I was more interested in the story than the beat.
Okay, yeah, right. And that's something that I've seen while I was like looking at older hip hop songs because I got into hip hop in the late 2000s, early
Who was
2010s.
your first big hip hop artist that you checked
Eminem.
into? M.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and
And
from M, who was it?
I got into M right at when I'm gone. That was right in that time period. Okay, that's right
Okay,
when I
so
first
who
discovered.
was who was your second big rap artist you got into?
I don't know if I actually ever got into rap artists after M. There was some songs that I digged, and there were some songs that I really didn't.
Uh,
Um, but after Eminem, I think the main one was like after I found Logic and Joyner Lucas and Tech Nine. But um, Get
yeah,
Low
like
by Lil Jon, Get Low, was
okay.
the very
See,
first
see,
rap song that I had ever heard in my entire life. That was the
see.
very first one.
Okay, okay.
Get
I'm
low.
gonna,
To the
I'm gonna,
window, to the wall. Yeah, that was the very first
I'm
rap
gonna,
song I had ever heard.
I'm gonna date myself here. The first rap song I ever heard was Run DMC Hard Times.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I'm that old. And I still love it. It's a story about being on hard times.
Okay.
And the
Shoot me
beat
a
was
link to that, bro. I
lo-fi.
want to check it out.
Yep, the beat was lo-fi. It wasn't, but the storytelling was brilliant. And
I think we
unlike
still have
rock
some more of the
music,
song we got to react to, bro. We got to go.
yeah, but hey,
Yeah,
check
go ahead.
this.
Go ahead.
Unlike rock music, which relies upon the music more than the lyrics, because they rely on the guitars, the bass, the drum.
Right, the
In
basis of rap is.
music, we rely more on the lyrics, and that's why I agree with you on the mumble rap issue. Yeah, it's a great beat, but there's no story.
There's nothing there except
Yeah,
for trying to make people dumber. That's it. Drink lean,
yeah,
smoke,
it's just it.
yeah,
Yep,
have
that's it.
fun.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's all your life is ever going to be. That's the best that you're ever going to be. Just party all the
Yep,
fucking time, get
get
as dumb as
loaded.
you
That's it.
possibly can, and that's your life. Good job. You
And
made it.
one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is the videos of like 10 rappers who lost everything.
Right? Because they get
And
this huge.
you watch them getting in
Hey,
their
let's
car
go
and
ahead
this
and
is that.
finish this video real quick so we
Yep.
can then we can have our final thoughts and let's go.
Got my back and also my Australian boys who put me on like I'm a mask. And all my little reaction channel fam who got me out at last. And also everybody who
Hey,
ain't
shout
laugh
out
when
to
I would
us.
start to rap.
Yep.
Like seriously though. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, I do that.
Look, I'm going back in.
All right.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Hey, A.P.E.X. step in the ring, yeah, they doing damage. I don't got no manager, cause I'm too much to manage. I plan this music that bangs from here to Cambridge. And after I go global, I reach out to other
hear
planets. I
another
don't need an
influence.
advantage, continuous advancement. I fill a bar whenever I start filling bars, no randoms. Style that was passed
Okay,
down
okay,
so
that
long.
one was hot. I'm filling bars even when I'm filling bars.
Okay, I hear an influence here.
Who's that? Yeah, I heard that.
Luke Gawn, Gawane.
I haven't heard him yet.
You haven't heard him, but I guarantee. Yeah, with the lyricism thing, it's like I was attracted to rap music because of the storytelling capabilities. With the new
Right.
stuff, there's so much on the radio that has nothing to do with storytelling other than telling you to get loaded, um, buy a bunch of diamond jewelry, get your teeth gold plated or diamond plated
Or
or whatever.
even the
You
clothes that
know,
they're promoting. Like literally, it's just a way to promote
well,
whatever they
it's
want.
almost like they're paid spokesmen for this
Y-
stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the crazy thing is that the influence that they're really giving is horrible because then you're creating a generation of kids who think that's what's important.
I agree. I agree.
Yep.
Because that's what you think that is going to be the ultimate point of your life. Like that's your biggest dream.
Yeah. Young kids think that they hit success when they've got this or they've achieved this or they've achieved this, and they don't realize what success really is.
Right. And all right, so let's go ahead and get back into listening to the rest of the song. I think we got at least another verse to go through, so let's do it.
Writing Sanskrit, taking every shot that I get, no second chances.
Was that the rest of it?
Is that
Is that it?
rewind a little? Let's rewind. I want to hear it. I missed something.
Yeah, I must have paused it right as it was ending.
Yeah, rewind it. Let's hear that.
What do you
again.
think? 20 seconds?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Oh no, it's timed out. We can't rewind it unless I play it. Well, we're done. Actually, I can resume it back to. Hold on. I'll cut this out. Play. And I'll actually cut it out instead of Dactar saying, "Oh, cut it out and leave it in."
Yeah. Are we playing it all over again?
Oh no! Hold on. No. No, we're not.
I go all in like an Olympic dive. Fighting for my life to show I've been alive. I'm a master with no master, and who's constantly causing catastrophes. Sharks all in my water, I got fish to fry. Better believe that I'm finna be put on the map. Never could guess that the Arkansas boy could rap. Been in my bed like I'm fit to be reaching for gats. Y'all should be calling me Paradox, I'm shorting his cap.
I'm trying to figure out this command. Don't worry, all that's going to be edited.
That's okay.
It's okay. Seek.
So when I said that reference about who he sounded like, and I said Luke Gone,
Yeah.
you gotta check him out. I think you'll dig him.
Seriously, drop me a link.
Yep,
All right,
I
here we
will.
go. You ready? We're going back
Yep.
to 2 minutes, so I don't know what's after that, but let's go.
Fighting for my life to show I've been alive. A master with no master, and who's constantly causing catastrophes. Sharks all in my water, I got fish to fry. Drop a tab and toss it back. I'm more than an insomniac. A body raps, you oddly whack and talking smack. But where you at? I drop a trap and y'all perhaps get thrown away like bottle caps. I've been so underrated, I'm wondering where my posse at. Shouts to sack and to the asylum. Glad to know you got my back, and also my
That was the
Australian boys
reference.
do.
Thrown
Yep.
away like bottle caps.
Yep.
All right, man.
Yep.
It's been your boy Wiggles.
I like it.
Hey, go ahead and
Yep.
finish out your intro, your outro.
Hey, I gotta say, the first thing I'm gonna say is I really appreciated his lyricism and his flow. I listened to it and I heard a ton of references in there, and this is a young kid. I mean, I don't think he's that old, and I hear the musical references for him,
Yeah,
like his influences, but the references he gave, man, this kid's got a future. I really think he does.
me too. I really do.
Yep.
All right, so me too. I think that this guy has something that he needs to continue with.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
yeah,
I would encourage
yeah.
him for sure. And I hope
Yes.
people will go. I hope people that
Support
listen
this guy.
right now will go subscribe to his channel. His name is A.P.E.X. with periods after each one, and the song is called "I'm All In." You guys go subscribe to his channel. Help this kid out, man.
And just remember, the links
that's the
will
thing.
be in each of our descriptions.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's your boy Wiggles.
And it's back to school reactions.
We're out, man. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.